Morning guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to a brand new video, and welcome to the top 3. Yes, top 3. Can you believe that top 3? I mean, for the last 3-4 months, 5 months, what's going on at Stamford Bridge? Do any of us felt like we will be in the top 3? I'm like, it was not sunk in. It will take a couple of days before it sinks into me that we are in top 3. I know gone are those days when top 3 was not good enough, but now top 3 is like winning the Premiership. We are there. I'm just think last week around this time we were talking about competing with the likes of Arsenal and Man United for top 4 because we were 6th. And now we are 3rd. Obviously played a game more than Spurs and Arsenal and Man United, but we are 3rd and they are the chasing pack. We are in the pole position. Guys, we are top 3. I know it's not sinking. It will take a couple of days, but yes, we are up there. An automatic Champions League position. Could very well be Champions League will be coming to us next season. I know still some matches to go. We cannot be reckless to think that that's it. We still have big matches to play. Liverpool coming Sunday. I didn't want to rhyme that, but it did happen. And Man United in 2 weeks time. Obviously we have Watford coming to Chelsea, and we have to go to Leicester City and our away matches, so big matches to come. Also Burnley coming to Stamford Bridge, but we are in the top 3. It's a huge thing. It's a very happy moment, but then that happy moment is also a little bit of sad moment. But I'll come to the sad moment or talk about it a little later. We'll talk about the match. I mean, the team that was played is exactly what I thought should play. And yesterday I made that same thing that Rudiger will be coming in, and that's what had happened. Christensen was given the off because we are expecting him to play in the Europa coming Thursday, and then Anfield next week and coming Sunday. And obviously Higuain expected because Giroud has a very good track record playing Europa Cup football. He is the highest scorer this season in the Europa Cup, so makes sense that he's going to play there. And so here we go. But then it was all about Eden Hazard, the Belgian show. He stole the show. What a fantastic goal. The first goal was absolutely top class, and we played good enough. West Ham was not that good. West Ham was poor, actually, to tell you the truth. We did not get a grip of the match, but still we did enough to win. And I don't remember the last time this season, maybe it's been 4 or 5 months, it's been really negative the last 4 or 5 months for Chelsea. But if you look at it, for the last time we won 3 matches in a row this season. So it's been almost like 4 months that we have not won 3 Premier League matches back to back. 9 points, and we're certainly, as I said, top 3 is there, and we are there, 3rd. Had it been a little better, we could have had more than 70 points and we would have cemented this position, but then that is how it is right now. So it was great. Now we have 3 days. We'll go all the way on the other side of Europe, playing Prague on Thursday. Europa Cup, still number 1 priority. Just because we are in the top 4 or we are 3rd right now doesn't mean that we shift our gears. We have to think about Europa still. We have to still win, because we have been a club of the last 20 years. We have won trophies, so we cannot think of beating or leaving the Europa Cup side. We have to still think of winning the Europa Cup, irrespective of finishing in the top 4 or not. The way it is right now, there's a very good chance if we can win our matches, we can finish in the top 3. Obviously Liverpool in the next Premier League match that we have is going to be very tough. They and Man City are in a league of their own this season. They're playing wonderful football, and we are going to Anfield. If this match was at Stamford Bridge, it would have been a different meaning. And obviously there will be changes in the team because we are playing 3 matches in 7 days. We cannot play the same team every day after every 2-3 days. It will be very tough for them. So a lot of players like Willian, Pedro will be coming in, so there will be changes, and if they cannot pull up their socks, it will be again tough. But then let's not talk about it right now. Let's talk about the man, Mr. Eden Hazard, the Belgian. He completely stole the show. Especially the first goal was off the charts. The reason why Real Madrid wants to go for him, the reason why Real Madrid wants to spend that money, and the reason why Chelsea management should not listen to all that. We should not let him go at the number 1 thing, unless yes, we get a lot of money out of him. I still don't want to let him go. As simple as that. Make him sign a new contract. In 3 days' time, April 11th, we have a match against Prague. We also have the FIFA trial about the transfer ban. So it's coming 3 days. I'm pretty going to make a video on that. Hopefully the decision is in favor. At least we can go ahead and sign players before the ban actually takes place. But still, either way we sign players or not, we have to somehow make him understand that this is the place he can still win a Ballon d'Or. He still can work. I mean, Real Madrid obviously is a great team, Barca is a great team, but it doesn't make sense to leave. He is like God at Stamford Bridge. There's never been a better player at Chelsea. There's never been a better player wearing Chelsea colours for the last 115-20 years that the club has been started. So he will be the ultimate god of Chelsea. I have no disrespect to John Terry and Frank Lampard and to a certain extent Didier Drogba, but he is going to be the greatest player that ever played for Chelsea. So I really think he should think it over before going to Real. I would really want the Chelsea ownership to really get him that kind of a contract and keep him here. But maybe they have a pre-contract arrangement already, which will be really sad. Something we might not know, something maybe not have happened. Otherwise, the news would have leaked out. But wow, Eden Hazard, the best player in the Premier League. There's no reason to think otherwise. He can be just top there. Maybe Real Madrid might be the place where he gets a potential. But the way things are, in the next 2-3 years, I still believe the way things are, there's no better player than Messi and Ronaldo. The way the productivity, how productive these two players are, Messi and Ronaldo, no other player in the world can actually match them in terms of goals, in terms of assists. These two guys are like absolutely top notch. As they say, they are not humans. So even going to Real, Eden might still fall short of winning his goal of Ballon d'Or. Obviously his main goal, I obviously think, is Champions League. But I hope that somehow some miracle happens, and maybe it's not determined yet. Maybe just he stays back at Stamford Bridge. He is an asset, and I'm not sure what Chelsea will do without him, no matter which player you buy. Because I don't think there's any player out on the market who's as good as him. Gareth Bale, Isco, Asensio, Coutinho, I mean, they're all very quality players, but they're not good enough. Hazard has been here for like 6 years, and he is the right player. We cannot find a replacement of him. I hope somehow something happens to Chelsea, doesn't sell him, he doesn't leave Chelsea. But hopefully we'll talk about this in the future. Hopefully something will come up. But let's talk back into the top 4 situation a little bit. I'm going to make a separate video on the top 4. But at this moment as it stands, we have played 1 match extra. However, we are 66 points, Spurs 64, Arsenal 63, Man United 61. We're not talking about Man United at this moment. So Arsenal has matches, tough matches, away matches, Wolves and Watford. And Spurs got some easy matches. Technically, I think Spurs have a better chance of being in the top 4. And so Man United has West Ham the coming weekend. Chelsea will have to get points. It won't be easy playing in Anfield against Liverpool. They are obviously going for the Premiership title. They have not won the top English division title for the last 30 years, so they will be really charged for it. But the way we played, especially the way Eden Hazard played, it could very well be a tough match. We are hoping that something comes out of it. Even a draw at Anfield will be huge. I am pretty sure that Hazard will be rested. He played 90 minutes against West Ham, so he will be rested against Prague. I don't think he's going to start. Prague, if you coming to Europa Cup for a minute, Prague, the way those guys, the players of Slavia Prague, were celebrating when they came to know it was Chelsea, I'm not sure how they are going to think right now. Obviously, Chelsea is going to make a lot of changes. Sarri is going to make a lot of changes come Thursday, because a lot of the players like Willian and Pedro, Ross Barkley will be coming in. I'm pretty sure Hudson-Odoi, though he's playing very good, and Loftus-Cheek, even Kante maybe might be on the bench. I think Azpilicueta might be on the bench, but Zappacosta might get a chance. Alonso might come in. Emerson might be rested because again, 3 matches to play 3 matches in 7 days is really tough for any players, however good the player is. Maybe I even want Caballero to come in, but I don't know if that's gonna work in. But anyways, it is really actually a very happy moment, in this season with all the negativity and all the things, Sari out and this and that. This is like, finally people have stopped talking for the last 2 days, and now even more for the next 2 days we are more talking about winning matches, finishing in the top 4, not about Sari in, Sari out. We are not thinking about that. We have been a little more positive, and which is great, because this is how it was for the last few years, and winning matches brings that positivity, which is, I'm very happy for it, and that is actually the reason why it's the best place to be right now. And really happy again, top 3. It will take a couple of days to sink it in, but anyways, hoping for the 3 days. We have Slavia Prague, different team. I think Giroud will start. We win that match, and we'll have to think about Anfield, because we cannot lose the way we lost to Man City, 6 goals. We cannot lose that match. We'll try to. Expectations are high, obviously, now that we have won 3 matches in a row. We'll try to get something out of there. Maybe, just maybe, a draw will be good, but they are a very solid side, Liverpool, this season. But all in say, we beat West Ham, a tough side, and the fact that we are up there, top 4, it could be realistic chances now that we are going to finish in the top 4. We have some matches, but we have got some form. I hope we finish in the top 4 and with the Europa Cup. Guys, let me know what you guys think. Till next time, bye.